Hello CVTA, this is Kyle Hayes, Vice President of Government Affairs. I'm on Capitol Hill today attending a hearing at the House Committee on Education and the Workforce. Last week, committee leaders introduced bipartisan legislation that would reauthorize the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act program, or the WIOA program that you all know well.
Together, the Bipartisan Workforce Pell Act and a Stronger Workforce for America Act will broaden the precarious education tightrope to a true pipeline in which many paths can lead to a rewarding career.
WIOA designed to tackle these very challenges desperately needs reform. A Stronger Workforce for America Act is the solution. It updates WIOA in several critical ways.
I know how difficult it is to get substantive quality bills introduced that both parties support, and I fully believe that this is what we are considering here today. With this bill, we are showing the American people that regardless of what they see on social media or what they see on television, that there are people still here in Washington that are willing to engage in good faith efforts together to get something positive done for the country.
This legislation contains critical provisions relevant to CVTA members. First, this legislation authorizes additional funding in the WIOA program that better positions it to serve students seeking training at CVTA member schools and other workforce providers in the years to come. Next, this legislation allows states to identify critical industries within their state and provide additional funding for training for those industries. And finally, this legislation streamlines application processes for the eligible training provider lists in WIOA, particularly for training providers offering services in multiple states. Now, you all know well that thousands of students rely on the WIOA program to get professional truck driver training at CVTA member schools each year. And because of your relationships with motor carriers, these students have access to high-quality job offers upon the completion of their training. This legislation takes an important step forward in making this program easier to access for CVTA members and stronger for the students who rely on it. CVTA will continue to follow this legislation throughout the legislative process and will provide updates to members in the coming weeks. Until then, y'all take care, stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you again soon.